Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Now, today's video is taking me back quite a few years to my ghouls and goblins days. Now, the overall look and feel of the game just feels right at home. Now, the game is titled The Last Faith. The release date is still to be announced. It will be released for the PC, PlayStation, Switch, and Xbox. Now, the genre is a Metroidvania action indie game, developed by Kumi Souls Games and published by Playstack. Now, I want to first mention the publisher Playstack has some solid titles under their belt, which should mean we can expect a great experience with this game. I also want to note that this game was supposed to be released last year, but the development team needed more time to correctly polish the game and give us a finished product. Now, we will enter the desolate world as the playable character Eric. He awakens with no recollection of his immediate past, and his mind and conscience is beginning to deteriorate. Now, he must race against time to rid himself of this affliction, which puts him in the path of ancient religions and divinities, as well as strange enemies. Now, speaking of the enemies, it appears there will be no shortage of ways to kill them. We will have access to a large arsenal of melee weapons, arcane spells, and long-range firearms. Now, as you can see from the trailer, the combat looks like a lot of fun with a huge range of different executions to perform as well. Now, The Last Faith has a very dark, gothic look to it, and plays right into the pixel art style of the game, which looks retro, but also very fitting for the game design. And speaking of dark and gothic, if the sounds and music from the trailer is any indication of what we can expect from the game, both the audio and visuals will create the perfect atmosphere for the game. The developers also tell us that the game has a Souls-like feel to it, which I'm assuming will also mean the difficulty will be high. Now, as I mentioned earlier, if it's anything like Ghouls and Goblins, difficulty will be in extensive supply. Now, there hasn't been a lot of information surrounding the game just yet, probably due to the fact that the release date hasn't been nailed down, but this is one game that I will keep my eye on and bring forth updates as they come.